Hey everyone, welcome to Toys of Primus. And who is ready for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness? I know I sure am, and depending when this video gets uploaded, I might have already seen it. But today, I decided that I wanted to open up both of these figures and take a look at them, since it's pretty relevant right now, since the movie is about to be out and both of these characters are in the film. So I will be opening up this brand new Doctor Strange, or it's called Defender Strange, from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. His awesome new outfit there, or he might be a variant, who knows, I have not seen the movie yet. And here is Scarlet Witch from WandaVision. I'm surprised they've not made another one for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, but I guess they already made this one, so they probably thought people could just use their Scarlet Witch figure from WandaVision. Before I open these, I just want to talk a little bit about these figures. So, starting with Doctor Strange, this is currently my third MCU Doctor Strange figure I currently own in my Marvel Legends collection. I can show you the other two I own. So I have this one in this awesome Anniversary Infinity War 3-pack. And I have this one from Spider-Man No Way Home. It comes with the Build-A-Figure piece for Armadillo. Alright, look at both of them next to each other. This one I would consider my definitive Doctor Strange figure, even though I am not going to open up this 3-pack, but still, I really like the sculpt they did on this particular Doctor Strange. Alright, so there's three of my MCU Doctor Strange figures, which I'm not going to open that one. Maybe this one in the future when I decide to do videos on the Armadillo Build-A-Figure wave, because I did end up collecting the rest of the wave, so I can have the rest of the pieces for Armadillo there. Alright. Moving on to Scarlet Witch. So, Scarlet Witch, this is my second MCU Scarlet Witch. First one I bought is in this Toys R Us exclusive 2-pack that comes with Vision. Now, the funny thing about this 2-pack, it has a seal on it that says, you know, exclusive, and it has the letter R in it for, you know, the same R that they use in the font for Toys R Us. Well, I think it was late 2020, around Black Friday or around holiday season, I walked into GameStop to look around, and they had the same exact 2-pack on the shelf at GameStop. I was like, what? I thought this was an exclusive. I thought this was a rare find. You can't find this anywhere else, but apparently they're selling this at hotcakes, selling these like hotcakes wherever you can find these. But yeah, that was the first MCU Scarlet Witch I have ever owned, and now I have the second one in her more comic booky outfit, or, you know, an outfit that mostly resembles her comic book look, which is funny I say that because I do have the comic book Scarlet Witch right here in this awesome X-Men Family 3-pack that comes with Scarlet Witch, Magneto, and Quicksilver. And I call it the Family 3-pack because they are a family. Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are brother and sister, and their father is Magneto. There's the side there with the awesome artwork. Get my camera to focus on that. I love that artwork, by the way. So just real quick before I move on, if you want to buy this Scarlet Witch, this comic book version of Scarlet Witch, Hasbro did re-release her as a single-carded figure. You could currently find her on like Amazon or like GameStop websites, and yeah, I think it's pretty much the same one that comes in this 3-pack, but she has slightly different paint on her leggings there and her sleeves for her arms. So I just thought I would mention that real quick. Alright, now finally, let's jump into the multiverse and open up these two characters. Alright, so here is Defender Doctor Strange, and I have Scarlet Witch here from WandaVision. Both look great standing next to each other with the giant portal that's in the background there. This came with the Defender Strange action figure. And it's a portal that you might have seen throughout the MCU many times, used by either Doctor Strange himself or other sorcerers like Wong. Let's take a look at Defender Strange first in his awesome black and red outfit. Very different from his usual outfit. I don't know if this will be the same Doctor Strange in the film or it will be a variant. I don't know, we'll see. But he has a cool ponytail, which it's kind of stiff. I don't know if you could actually rotate that around. I'm afraid to do that or even attempt it because I don't want to snap that off or anything. But yeah, let's go into the articulation. As you can usually tell by these Marvel Legends, the head does turn. It's on a ball joint, so he can look up about that much, and he can look down, right? Getting down to the torso, his ab crunch, he could go back about that far, and about down forward about that angle right there. And does rotate there at the midsection, and does have rotation at the wrist, or sorry, the waist. Yes, the waist, which is pretty cool. As for the arms, they do go out and in. This one's kind of stiff. Now, both of these figures were extremely stiff when I took them out of the box. I tried warming them up with the blow dryer. So I got them as loose as possible. However, some joints are still kind of stiff. So I'm going to have to maybe focus on the other arm here for Defender Strange. So yeah, goes out and in. Does rotate forward and back. It goes out about that much because of the pieces over his shoulder there. As you see, they're kind of sticking out. Get my camera to focus on that. And does rotate at the bicep area. It has elbow joints right there. Wrist articulation, so they do rotate and they can pivot also. So that's really cool. Moving down to the legs, somewhat limited due to this, I don't know what you would call this, a tunic. This weird tunic piece he's wearing. Because if you want to get him into like a kicking or sitting position, you can only go out so far. But this side has a slit in his tunic, so you can kind of stick out his leg more on that side right there. But not much. It's still kind of limited. And of course, very limited if you try to move them, move the legs back because of this piece right there. So yeah, that's the only thing. You can't get much movement out of that. And even if you want to spread them out, yeah, can't do much about that. So for the rest of his legs, I think he has a, yes, I'm not sure the proper term of that, a thigh swivel or cut at the thigh joint right there. So you can kind of rotate that. And moving down to the knees, now it looks like it's a double jointed knee, but I can't tell. I think it's only a single jointed knee. Yeah, so if I'm gonna just bend the knee right there, that's where the knee joint is. But it does look like it'll be double jointed, like another one would be hidden in there somewhere because of the way it's sculpted. But no, I took a closer look at it upon inspection, and it very much is a single jointed knee joint. And has a swivel at the boot area. Let's see, right there. I'm trying to get my camera to stop going out of focus. Alright, I had to zoom in a little bit for this because my camera had trouble focusing on his ankles there, but this one's kind of stiff on that side. But on this side, as you can see, the kid kind of pivot up and down like that, and side to side, like so. Defender Doctor Strange also comes with these two closed-fisted hands, or actually one is completely close-fisted hand. This one looks like it's made to hold a weapon of some sort, but he does not come with any weapons. So I could swap those out to show you what he looks like with these hands instead of the open hands he has on right now. And here is Defender Doctor Strange with the 2 extra hands swapped out with the other hands he came with. As you can see, the one on his right hand is slightly open, so it looks like you could put a weapon in there of some sort, maybe like a sword or something. That would be pretty cool. So you can get him sort of like maybe like a punching pose, and gotta be careful with this arm because it's very stiff. So there you go. Alright, now let's get to Scarlet Witch. Alright, so one thing I noticed about Scarlet Witch that's slightly similar to the Defender Doctor Strange is that Defender Doctor Strange has like this tunic piece that covers most of his leg movement. And Scarlet Witch has like this giant dress piece that kind of go over her legs as well, but it mostly covers the back part of her legs, so you can actually get her to kick out like that or get her in a sitting position. But if you want to move her legs back, you can't because of the giant dress piece there. Maybe there's things they could have done differently to, you know, make sure it's not hindering most of the movement on her legs, like making part of like this dress piece articulated by adding some extra joints in there somewhere. I don't know. I'm not an action figure designer, so you know, don't take my word for it. But yeah, let's take a look at her articulation. So as you may already guessed it, her head does move left and right. She has her awesome crown there, very reminiscent of her comic book counterpart. And there's her hair, nicely sculpted. But her head is on a ball joint, so you can get her looking down that much. And you can make her look up, but I don't know, slightly tilted up because of the hair. It just hinders all of that head movement from looking up any further. Alright, taking a look at her ab here, or ab crunch area. So it goes forward about that much, back pretty far. Wow. Okay, so that's cool. So, you know, if you want her to look up, you could kind of like just arch her back like that and make her look up instead of just using her head that's mostly hindered by the hair. Alright, let's take a look at the arms, which I kind of want to be very careful about because her arms look very thin and I'm worried I might snap something off. But they do go out and in, forward and back, just like any other normal Marvel Legends action figure. At the bicep area, nothing really. Yeah, nothing there. But at the elbow joints, they do bend. They do rotate. Okay. And upon further inspection for the arms and hands, as you can see, the hands do rotate like that. Sorry, camera's going out of focus. And they do pivot, I believe. Do they have a... No, they don't have a pivot joint. Actually... Oh, it does? But on her, it's... Wow, okay. On her, it's placed at a weird angle, or at a weird spot, so she just pivots like that. While on the other side of her arm, yeah, it pivots normally like that. Right there. Which is pretty cool. And she comes with these effects pieces right there that you could put over her wrist and make it look like she's casting a spell. And this one goes over the other side. There we go. Pretty nice. But she also comes with 2 extra hands that you could swap out. And they look really cool. So, yeah, they're like translucent. They're kind of like in the same color of her like chaos magic that she uses. And I could swap those out for you right now to show you what it will look like on Scarlet Witch. So here she is with both hands swapped out with her more reddish colored translucent hands, which looks really good on her. It looks awesome. See, right there. They look really nice. Alright, so going down to her legs, and wait, did I go into waist articulation? Okay, so she does not have any like waist cut right there, so you can't like turn her, but only like at the upper ab part there. You could actually rotate her around. But going down to the legs, so as I showed earlier, they could go forward, not really back because of her skirt or her dress piece there. And at the thighs, there's no thigh cut, but going down to the knee joint, so she has double jointed knees. So you got, actually, that part is not bending for me because it's kind of stiff, even though I tried warming up the joints earlier on when I took them out of the packaging. But I think I might be able to demonstrate it on this side. Nope, but you could see it right there. And no boot swivel like Defender Strange, but at the ankles, you can pivot it down like so. So if you want to get her on like a an action figure stand to prop her up, make it look like she's flying, get her in some cool poses, you can pivot up like that, and they do, yes, actually kind of, well, can't really tell if they could kind of rotate side to side. It looks like it. Slightly. It might be slightly stiff on this figure. Alright everyone, this will conclude my video review for both of these action figures here of Defender Strange from Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Scarlet Witch here from WandaVision. Two really solid figures because of the sculpting that went into their outfits. I think they look great. Articulation wise is pretty much you know, run of the course for when it comes to Marvel Legends action figures. The joints, however, were extremely stiff right out of the packaging, so I'm pretty sure most of you collectors know if that ever happens to do the boiling water trick, or to use a hairdryer, or to just keep them in your pockets and let your body heat warm them up. But yeah, joints stiff. That's why I was just extremely careful moving the joints when I was demonstrating the articulations. But I'm usually careful with all of my action figures. But yeah, really great looking MCU figures. Really happy to have Defender Strange. I think he looks great, especially with that black and red outfit. And as for Scarlet Witch, well, her outfit definitely looks like the comics, so I have no complaints there, and who knows if they might ever make a updated version. But as I was bringing this video to a close, I just remembered I have another Marvel Legends of a character in the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness movie that I completely forgot to grab for this video review, and that character is America Chavez. So yeah, here's another character from the movie that I completely forgot I had in my collection. If I would have remembered, I would have probably took this character out of the box to review along with these two, Scarlet Witch and Doctor Strange here. But yeah, just to let you guys know, I do have America Chavez, and I completely forgot I had her, or else I would have done a review. You know, I would have included her with this video.